during the academy, we'd like to recognize the top academic award. And the academic award in class 120 goes to recruit Dennis Bowman.
Nobody knew what it was. It was hanging on the wall. No one could decide it, and it certainly wasn't doing it. Well, I can tell you all, 10 years later, we are doing that mission, and we are doing that mission and more. The road you are about to embark on is a difficult one. You are about to enter the role of a sworn corrections officer in the largest jail in the state. 1,800, 1,900, 2,000, over the last year, up to 2,400 inmates at any given time, coming to us 32,500 times a year. We're not just the largest jail, we are the largest detox center. You don't think about that. We're the largest detox center in the region. We're detoxing 50, 60, 80, 90, 120 people on any given day, mostly from heroin. 2017, we detoxed almost 10,000 people in the jail. Happy to say this year, Mayor, it looks like it's going to come down about 20%. I think that's a community bellwether. We're the largest mental health facility in the region. We're almost 20–25%. That's 550 inmates at any given time have been diagnosed with mental illness and are taking a psychotropic prescription drug for that mental illness. You don't think about that. We're also the largest food service operation. You don't think about that. We're the largest restaurant in the city. I think the food's probably a 1-star, but we're still the largest food service operation in the city. We're a community where we serve the public, we serve the inmate population, we serve members of the Metro Corrections family by providing care, custody, and control to the inmate population that we are sworn to protect. You know, one thing that I left out, so far this year, in 2018, we have given over 8,000 hepatitis A vaccinations in the jail. Those are the types of things that we do that you don't hear about that are impacting the community in such a positive way. You know, when I meet with these academy classes, and I do several times during their 9 or 10 weeks, one of the things that I emphasize is the ethical dilemma test. I want you guys to pull out your ethical dilemma card. The purple card. Everybody gets one. Everybody has one. Mine's pretty beat up. It's about 7, 8 years old. This is on my mirror, in my bathroom. I see it every morning when I wake up. I look at this card because this card is a guarantee. If you do what's on this card, your career will be long, it will be successful. I call it the retirement card. Let's talk about it here real quick. Ethical dilemma test. Am I acting out of anger, lust, peer pressure, or greed? Is my decision legal? Would I do it if my family were standing beside me? How will it make me feel in 20 years? Is it worth my job and career? What would I do if I were being videotaped? And we're all being videotaped 24/7, 365. We are all being videotaped. Would my loved ones be proud or ashamed? Can I look myself in the mirror each day? Am I following the golden rule? And lastly, class 120, what is the last one? One more time. I will hold myself and others accountable. Finally, Class 120, your journey really starts today. In closing, I want to leave you with a few final thoughts. Always do the right thing, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. You do that whether someone is watching you or not. Always, always, always treat others the way that you want to be treated in a life situation. It was Abraham Lincoln who stated, "Whatever you are, be a good one." It was Winston Churchill who said, "A pessimist sees difficulty in every opportunity, an optimist sees opportunity in every difficulty." And my favorite, Frank Lloyd Wright, "You have to go wholeheartedly into anything in order to achieve anything worth having." To the new Metro Corrections officers of Class 120, we have given you the tools, we have given you the training, we will continue to provide you guidance and world-class leadership. The rest is up to you. To Class 20, I am happy to welcome you as the newest members of the Metro Corrections family. I look forward to long and successful careers with us. This day belongs to you. Congratulations. Enjoy it with your friends and family. Best of luck, and thank you very, very much. You guys rock.
Thank you, Director Bolden. Thank you, Mayor Fisher. Thank you for your vision and your leadership for our community and the passion you had. Let's give a round of applause for both of them. During the academy, we'd like to select a class order to come up and tell family and friends about their experience in the academy and some of the things they went through. It's been a long 10 weeks for them, and this academy selected recruit Frank Brisk.
Good morning. Mayor Fisher, Director Bolden, LMDC, command staff, distinguished guests, families, and the recruits, my brothers and sisters of CTAC 120. I welcome you all. It is my honor and privilege to address everyone here today in deliverance of the commencement speech for the graduating class on behalf of the Training Academy staff and the ladies and gentlemen who took this journey with me over the past few weeks. It is this distinction I do not hold lightly, and I thank you for the trust in the training staff and the class to have put into me for such a duty. Thank you again. Henry Adams stated that chaos often breeds life, when order brings habit. And for my fellow classmates, the statement holds nothing but truth. Discourse was living truth for our class, and with that we brave vivacity from the challenges that face us on a daily basis. From having to merge two sets of classes, losing classmates, reassigning leadership, finding the fight within ourselves, accepting others, holding true to our mistakes, a few injuries and an ambulance ride, and finding the truth of holding ourselves accountable and others too. CTAC 120 defined the odds and became a class of no ordinary men and women, but to be more precise, a class that represented a class of courage, tenacity, and heart, the strongest sort of individuals. It is in these characteristics that are indicative of the needs of a correctional officer in order to achieve a safe and fruitful career in the line of duty. To display courage and to hold true to it will help us and any other individual in the threats of duty or in possibly a dangerous situation that others will not truly understand or know or face. To my classmates, remember not to let your courage falter in these situations, for these are the times that are going to test us. But these tests will show our strength of body, mind, and character. Also, hold true to these doings in these situations that they will be thankless and will be unknown for those in the public eye. Always take pride in being humble and do not be boastful, for that's when the beams of scrutiny will shine and find fault in the future, past actions, or within your achievements and failures. Be tenacious. And do not quit no matter the odds stacked against you or seemingly unbeatable. You're not alone. Your class CTAC 120 plus all the LMDC officers and staff will be there to assist you on the way. The work will be trying physically as well as emotionally exhausting, but push through it. We have every day within the academy process. Remember that each day was never just a walk in the park, but a marathon of obstacles, detours, and goals. Pick yourself up, power through, and keep in the same mindset that was shown to me, as well as the instructing staff, that even with the impossible, it can be possible. It is because of this tenacity witnessed by many, even me, that we have grown and shown what we thought was capable to be physically or mentally. But most of all, remember to show heart. To have heart is to accept the shortcomings of ourselves, to find true resolve and work in the balance of these shortcomings. This is where true strength is magnified. Though we were at all one point thinking in the back of our minds, what will heart even get us, be it wrestling under somebody who is superior to us in weight, height, or skill for escape, going hands to hands with a skilled instructor, taking blows yet keeping to fight on, or experiencing the searing hellfire pain of OC through an obstacle course. It is our drive to push forward, our strengths to surface within this and keep us to go to our achievement. With all the tasks that we have faced, sometimes daily within the academy, it will be no different within the jail or in our own lives, finding that below surface strength and drive. But by doing so, it will produce success as long as you have the fight to go on and the ability to recognize your own capabilities. Ladies and gentlemen of CTAC 120, I empower you and implore you to remember that your duties and position of service within the community. The badge does not make you a superhero, but the commitment and the services you swore to give your fellow men and women of the community. It is not only the individuals in our custody that we serve and protect, but also those outside the boundaries of bars of steel and blocks of concrete. We don on the shield and uniform to face the perils of the job that few have ever seen or be proud of, but the service, remember to display it humbly, that the characteristics and the power that it takes to put on it each day. Because in that instant we forget and fall from our thin blue line, it is to them that we answer for our mistakes and we will make and that were bestowed on us by Director Bolton and the Training Staff Academy since the beginning of our time within the department. PDCA, plan, do, check, and act every action that comes towards you. It is when those questions become difficult to answer or you have the wrong answers and that you failed yourself. But ultimately, everyone within this room and the community that you swore to serve. Remember the teaching of Mahatma Gandhi. The best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in service to others. It is in the selfless service that an officer will find true meaning and strive away from the inequities that will make you or anyone fall from grace. Congratulations, CTAC 120, for completing the first steps in your journey as an officer. It is well deserved, and I'm proud to be in service with a wonderful community and with each one of you. Thank you for the training academy staff and all those instructors for bestowing knowledge and skills on each and every one of us. Thank you to the officers and staff of LMDC for your warm welcomes into your ranks. Most of all, thank you, Mayor Fisher and Director Bolton, distinguished guests, and families of the CTAC 120 for acknowledging the individuals that are graduating this class with your time, words, presence here today, as it is a tremendous honor to have you.
We'd like to recognize achievement in various areas, firearms, physical skills, academic, communication. Our first award, though, goes to the class president. The class president is selected during the academy as liaison between the academy staff and the class. He takes on extra leadership roles and works many hours behind the scenes, helping his fellow recruits and helping the staff. This year, the class president is recruit Robert Pauley. I'd like to ask recruit Pauley to stay on the stage for just a second. Before we go any further, I'm going to tell you about a little tradition we have in the academy. At the end of each academy family day, we have a volleyball game between the recruits and the staff. The staff is currently about 144 number that won. However, I will give them credit. They almost drove me to retirement yesterday. 3 sets. Last set came down 15-13, but we pulled it out again. So Recruit Polly would like to present Director Bolton with the Director's Cup. Our next award goes to the Physical Skills Award. This recruit shows the best physical skills during the academy, during physical training, defensive tactics, and various other physical aspects of the academy. Class 120, Physical Skills Award goes to recruit Timothy Chwazbiak. Next award goes to the recruit. It's called the Top Gun Award. During the academy, the recruits spend 7 days learning how to fire their weapons, functions, and other things. During the end of the week, we have a little competition to see who the top shot is. The Top Gun Award in Class 120 goes to recruit Javier Wilson. You heard the director talk about a lot of acronyms earlier. PREA, PRIPA, use of force, implicit bias. The recruits spend a lot of time in the classroom in the academy. They probably don't tell you about those times, but they're tested on a lot of things. So during the academy, we'd like to recognize the top academic award. And the academic award in Class 120 goes to recruit Dennis Bowman. Last award goes to the honor graduate. The honor graduate displays skills in all these areas, displays leadership. There's one award of each one, and he receives a pin and an award. He's allowed to wear on his uniform for the rest of his career. The honor graduate for Class 120, Teron Knight. I'd like to ask Class 120 to come to the stage for the presentation of badges by family and friends that have been selected.
Class 10, go! Left, right.
I can't drink it.
This time, friends and family, loved ones have been selected to put their badges on your recruits. Please come to the stage.
Oh. Here, let me take her. What are they going to do? Pin them all at the same time? They're not going to do it individually? What? Can't see him.
At this time, I'd like to welcome back Mayor Greg Fisher to administer the oath of office.
Please raise your right hand. Each one of you will say your name loudly and proudly. I,
James Ashley, Dennis Wolf, Derek Bolus, Frank Press, Cody Garvin, Brandon Hayes, Brittany Isaac, Dennis Gilgate, Brian Knight, Carlos Carrillo, Robert Ballard,
do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States, the Constitution of this Commonwealth, and the laws and ordinances of Louisville, Jefferson County, and Metro government, and be faithful and true to the Commonwealth of Kentucky and the Metro government, so long as I continue a citizen thereof. That I will endeavor to the best of my ability to detect and prosecute all gamblers and others violating the laws against gaming, and that I will faithfully execute to the best of my ability the rank of officer of the Louisville Metro Department of Corrections according to law. And I do further solemnly swear that since the adoption of the present Constitution, I, being a citizen of the state, have not fought a duel with deadly weapons within the state nor out of it, nor have I acted as a second in carrying a challenge, nor aided or assisted any person thus offending. Please repeat after me. So help me God. Congratulations, you're official.
This time, I'd like to welcome back Director Bolton and Mayor Fisher for the presentation of their oaths of office. Officer James Ashley. Officer Dennis Bowman. Officer Derek Bolus. Officer Frank Brisk. Officer Cody Garman. Officer Brandon Hazel. Officer Brittany Isaac. Skobiak. Knight.
Thought maybe using a diaper for.
Officer Carlos Murillo. Robert Pauly. Officer Atlantis Price. Officer Hannah Samuel.
Daisy tried to steal her cupcake yesterday.
Officer Michelle Sullivan. Officer Ashley Stewart. Officer Daniel Wells. Officer Javier Wilson. Ladies and gentlemen, give a big round of applause to Class 120. Class 120, congratulations on your accomplishments and your journey in the academy. I wish you luck in your new career of service. Muhammad Ali said, service is the rent you pay for your room here on earth. In Class 120, your rent starts today. You will serve your brothers and sisters next to you. You will serve the residents of Louisville Metro Department of Corrections. You will serve your family, and you will serve the community of Louisville with honor, integrity, and compassion, helping create a common unity we all are striving for. Thank you, and best of luck in your new career. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you LMDC Class 120. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the benediction by Chaplain Sam Woodward.